May we officially meet you?
My name is Opara, the president and founder of the University Movie Awards.
And I'm not sure you can just give us an insight of what's about happening today.
Yeah, this is like every other international award because entries was from all the regions of the whole world, continents of the world. We have films from Britannia, Canada, United States, India, Australia, Africa, Europe, everywhere. And we're very excited that this third edition we're getting it right.
Okay, so what's the criteria of those that were nominated?
We saw its space in the award events in the world, and we try to cash into it to establish something that is more involving. Like when you have the BAFTA is for Britain, Oscar is for America. Despite the fact they have one category, international film category for the rest of the world. Yeah. But only difference is that because every other person, every other filmmaker can participate in all categories. Like I said, BAFTA is Britain. So yeah, you have Chinese documentary film award, which is for them. But what you did was to have a very big platform that can be able to accommodate every other person. And we're very excited that we are doing great despite all the challenges. Nigeria is a peculiar country.
That's even the area I wanted to delve in. At least the year is gradually ending.
Yeah.
I don't know your assessment of the entertainment industry generally, especially in the year 2023.
Despite all the challenges, I think Nigerian directors, producers, actors are doing great. What I'm saying that is that our films can be watched in major online film platforms around the globe. That's a very big, broad kind of what Nollywood can give to the world, and I'm very excited about it. And some of them also submitted for the Universal Movie Awards.
I even wanted to ask if social media has actually reduced the patronage of cinema films.
Cinema is cinema. If you like, have a very big screen in your big parlor, but when you come into the cinema, it's a different aspect, it's a different experience. You have the sounds, you have the tranquility in terms of tuning Lagos off or the city off. You are sit on the cinema, enjoying your popcorn, whatever you're coming with. And cinema is cinema. You can't stop.
Yeah. Okay. At the initial time, you talked about despite the little challenges. Can you highlight the major challenges that Nollywood or the film industry is actually facing in the country?
What I'm saying that cinema is because I think the COVID time created a space for the online platforms. Yeah. It looked like everybody's running away because that COVID time, I don't want to contact COVID, all those things, and people are so scared to mix up. Yeah. That's what really, created that little gap between cinemas and individuals. Okay. But when you want to watch a big movie, an epic movie, an action-packed movie, the excitement is more in the cinema than on your laptop or your television in the house.
Do you think we've got to that standard stage whereby we can comfortably compete with the international standard?
Who told you that we're not? When you see the synopsis or the story of any film, it's always have something to do with their demography, tradition, government, whatever. So nobody can say that it's because it's Holy or Bolly that Nollywood cannot work at itself. No.
Okay, if it will suggest the area of focus that will actually improve the entertainment industry more than it's doing, which area would that be?
Equipment. Okay. That's one thing I think we have not really gotten there because most of our producers, they are struggling all by themselves to do this movie. So whenever you see it, you appreciate it, patronize it. That's the only way they can go back to location.
What about funding from the...
That is what I'm talking about. So many companies can do brand placements in films and give funding. The whole adverts for the year might be 1 billion. Please bring 200 million for advert placements for those who are producing films. And because film is forever. If you put an advert placement on that film, it stays every time anybody watches that film. It's because it's an intellectual property that have to stay over time. We have platforms now that are global, which if you put a film that has advert placement, people will see it all over the world. So I encourage corporate organizations, if you can use our celebrities for adverts, remember those behind the camera. When you make a award, which platforms? It's like Universal Movie Award that's giving the awards. Yeah. So you have to remember those people who build those platforms. We don't even have awards. We don't even have film festivals. So those of us who have been making all effort to keep on this band going, we need support.
But finally, when we watch the flamboyancy that is being associated with the actors, actresses, everybody will just be attracted to just come because their first thought is that it's money, 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 money. So what's your advice to upcoming artists on this?
Well, it's showbiz. You have to make sure you dress fine. Even if you're wearing one cloth, make sure it's clean. That's always. But the upcoming should understand that the celebrities you see today, 10, 15 years ago, they were still struggling. So it's not something you can say, okay, I want to be like Genevieve, or I want to be like overnight. No, they pay their dues. So you have to be patient, go through the treadmill, make sure you learn from them so that you can shape what your future is to be an actor, a producer, a director. They didn't just wake up one man and say, oh, I am this. No.
Okay, it's
they went through a treatment, they went through a process.
It's actually as if nudity attracts more patronage in the entertainment industry. What's your take on that?
I don't think so. Like Ramsey Noah,
Maybe many female.
many females like I mentioned Genevieve, Richard Dominic, and Bimbo Akintola, and so many good actors we have in Nigeria. They didn't start with nude. They didn't. So despite that, some of them are doing skits for attraction. No. You have to go through a process to be well recognized, in the film industry and be able to achieve more if you can do that.
Thank you so much, sir. Nice having you here.